here's an example. We're given negative 13 pi over 3. We want to find first the least positive coterminal arc. We want to find the reference arc, and then we want to find the sine of negative 13 pi over 3. So the first thing we want to do is find the least positive coterminal arc. So because this is negative, that means that I have traveled in the negative direction. And then if I were to go all the way around to get at negative 2 pi, because my denominator is 3, that would be the equivalent of negative 6 pi over 3. So you can tell that this is at least a one multiple wrap, if not more. So let's first find the least positive coterminal arc. So start with your negative 13 pi over 3, and because it's negative you want to add 2 pi. And your 2 pi is 6 pi over 3. When you add those up, you get negative 7 pi over 3. So we need to do it again because it's still negative. So we add another 6 pi over 3, and that brings us up to negative pi over 3. And yep, it's still negative, so you have to add another 2 pi to it. When you do that, you end up with 5 pi over 3. So 5 pi over 3 is our least positive coterminal arc. So that means that that for negative 13 pi over 3 you started here and you went around and around. I think you went around a third time. Boy, that's getting messy, and ended up right there. But the least positive coterminal arc means somebody else, if you think of it that way, could have started here, gone in the positive direction, and ended up over here. And here's your 5 pi over 3. Okay, so the reference arc, now let's do the reference arc. The reference arc is always this piece right here, okay, and it's in the first quadrant. So you take your 2 pi, subtract 5 pi over 3, and remember 2 pi in this case is 6 pi over 3. Subtract your 5 pi over 3, and then you end up with pi over 3. Pi over 3 is your reference arc. And then lastly, we want to find the sine. Well, you can do this one of two ways. Because you have already memorized the unit circle, you know that the least positive coterminal arc is 5 pi over 3, so you just then automatically know that the sine of negative 13 pi over 3 is the same as the sine of 5 pi over 3, and that's negative square root of 3 over 2. The other way to do it is using your reference arc, and your reference arc right here, the cosine and the sine are right there. But you know that this negative 13 pi over 3 is in quadrant 4, so then the sine has to be negative in quadrant 4. So either way to figure out the sine of negative 13 pi over 3. That's the end of this example.